Hey guys, Bernie from The Traveling Dog, and today I want to talk about one simple phrase that will keep dog trainers in business forever, and it's kind of sad. And that is, I'm getting a second dog. And I'm going to talk about why that keeps us in business and why that keeps you as a dog owner stressed out. What happens is most people, and there's many situations, this is just a common one. Most people want to they've got a dog, their dog is under 3 or around 3, typically, when they decide they want to get another dog. So the reason for getting a dog tends to be they want a companion for the first one. They want someone for it to play with. The emotional part of it from the owner is that they feel guilty. They feel guilty that they're working all day and the dog's home alone. So if they just get a second dog, then that guilt goes away, and then you as an owner, you feel better about yourself. But we have to think about the dogs here. What happens is a lot of times the first dog you have has a little issue. It's got an issue with something. I don't know what it is, but often there's a social issue. It might not be a huge one, but there's just some little things that you take your dog out and you're like, I hope it doesn't do this. That little issue, if you bring a puppy or a younger dog into the house, that puppy will learn that issue very quickly. Way too quick. Quicker than your first dog did. And what happens is that dog will learn it a little bit worse than the first one. And then they'll just learn from each other, and it will start getting out of hand, and they'll start working together, and all of a sudden you can't take your dogs out anywhere because of their issue. That happens all too often. Not saying that will happen to you, but just saying that it happens a lot. Enough for me to need to talk about this. Also, people believe, and I don't know where this rumor started, but getting a second dog, people believe it will free up more time, their dogs will be more tired, their dogs will learn to socialize together, therefore being able to socialize with other dogs. Not the case. What happens is, if you get a second dog, you must understand this. You need twice as much time. You need twice as much energy. It's twice the responsibility, and it's twice the cost. So cost being vet bills, food, crates if you're traveling, flights if you're flying, twice as much. If you're boarding your dog, it's going to cost you twice as much food, if I didn't say that already. But you need to understand that part of it. And us as trainers, all too often we see people getting a second dog and just getting completely stressed out after about the first 2 to 3 months. And all of a sudden, when the owner gets stressed out, the dogs don't get out as much, and then the dogs get worse, and then the owner gets more stressed, and then there's relationship issues, and then often a dog ends up back in the Humane Society where it came from, or whatever. So think about this when you're getting a second dog. What is the reason you're getting it? It can work. Tiffany and I, we've got 2 dogs. Bowie and Avalanche, they're cool, awesome dogs, but they've got their own personalities as well. They play a bit randomly, but we got a second dog because we knew that we knew what the responsibility was. We get them out by themselves all the time, and that's key in any household. If you have 3, 4, 10, 75 dogs, they need their own time. You need to get them out on their own. They have their own personality. It's when you bring a second dog into the house, the first week maybe, if you have social dogs, they might play. First few days to a week, they'll play a lot and they'll be tired and problem solved, so you think. But what happens is after that, it turns into more of a brother-brother, sister-sister, brother-sister relationship instead of a friend relationship. So just think about that. Does your dog really want a second dog? I know there are some dogs and some situations that I've been into. The first dog, normally a really happy social dog, and the owner brought a second dog into the house, and the first dog got depressed. That happens a lot. Why? Because now it's not getting the attention. Not every dog, some dogs want to be the only child. Some people want to be the only child. They want all the attention to themselves. They don't want to share. So think about this. If you're getting a second dog, it's a lot of responsibility. So more information about this, you can email us at info@travelingdog.com. You can go to www.travelingdog.com for more of our blog, more information, tons of training tips, travel, just watch our adventures. Also, you can see how Tiff and I are able to travel with our dogs and why we quit our jobs. We quit it so we can spend more time with our dogs, but you can see how we were able to do that. You can go to www.sixfiguredog.com and put your email in there and find out how we're able to do that. But thank you for watching, and if you're getting a second dog, just think about it. And if you have any questions about it, feel free to ask us. Thanks for watching.